Before we begin, if you enjoy quiet stories about real spy missions, Cold War shadows, and the secret corners of history, you're in the right place. This channel is all about calm storytelling. No loud sounds, no fast edits, just slow, quiet missions, and the people who live them. If you're new here, consider subscribing. It's free. And it tells me you want more stories like this. Previously, our series on the history of the CIA has come to a close, from its roots in World War II to the Cold War spy games and covert operations across the globe. We followed the rise of an agency built to see the world in shadows. But not every mission ends in success. Not every operation goes according to plan. And not every decision is justified. This episode opens the curtain on a new series. Quiet, honest look at CIA failures. Moments when intelligence was wrong. When pressure overtook truth and the cost was measured in lives. We began in 2003. Iraq, a war justified by one phrase: weapons of mass destruction. The U.S. government told the world that Saddam Hussein was hiding chemical weapons, building nuclear bombs, and stockpiling biological agents. They said the threat was real, immediate, and that only war could stop it. But the weapons never existed. Behind the scenes, the CIA was under pressure. The White House wanted answers that supported invasion. And intelligence officers were told, directly or indirectly, to make the facts fit the policy. At the center of it all was a man codenamed Curveball, an Iraqi defector, claiming he had seen mobile chemical labs and secret weapons convoys, but he was lying. The Germans, who first debriefed him, warned the CIA he was unstable and unreliable, but that didn't matter. His story was too convenient, too useful. It was presented to top officials as hard intelligence. At the same time, internal dissent within the CIA was growing. Some analysts said the evidence was weak, our sources unverified, the documents inconsistent. But their concerns were ignored, silenced, buried. CIA Director George Tenet famously told President George W. Bush that building the case for war was a slam dunk. That phrase would go down in history. The United States invaded Iraq. Saddam's regime fell. The weapons, the entire reason for war, were never found. No nuclear program, no chemical stockpiles, no mobile labs. Just empty buildings, old records, and silence. The damage was massive. Internationally, U.S. credibility collapsed. Allies questioned everything. The UN felt misled, and millions around the world protested a war based on false claims. Inside Iraq, the collapse of Saddam's government left a vacuum, a broken state. Sectarian violence exploded. An insurgency was born. And from that chaos, a new force emerged. ISIS, a terrorist group born in the ashes of invasion. Radical, violent, and far more dangerous than what had come before. The lie about WMDs didn't just spark a war, sparked a fire that burned across the Middle East for the next 20 years. And the CIA, it faced one of its worst crises. Trust eroded, careers destroyed. The American public was left asking, how did it happen? The truth is uncomfortable. The intelligence was flawed. More importantly, it was shaped, polished, pushed, until it said what leaders wanted to hear. And when that happens, the consequences are never just strategic, they're human. If you want more stories like this, quiet, unfiltered, and calmly told, subscribe, 'cause this is just the beginning. There are more CIA failures to uncover, and more lessons still waiting to be learned.